Tina in Delta via Instagram, if something is natural, is it healthy?
Very good question. Who asked that?
That's Tina.
Tina. Great question. Everybody's asking great questions. So there are things that, no, just because they're natural doesn't mean they're healthy. I mean, well, look at asbestos. It's natural occurring. We know that
Yeah.
it's caused great harm to a lot of people.
All right. How do
So-
you discern what is healthy? And wouldn't tobacco be considered natural?
It is. And it's very interesting. This is interesting. This has come up in conversation with customers over the years. How many customers will tell me they remember years ago their, grandfather and their great grandfather, they smoked cigarettes, but they didn't have, at least that we know of, they didn't have the problems from it. I mean, a lot of cultures have smoked tobacco. I think it's, tobacco, smoking anything is not great, stresses the lungs, but I truly believe that tobacco in the past, going back, chemical agriculture and all these things, people have used tobacco in many cultures for going back thousands of years, probably. I think it's what they're doing to the tobacco now with the pesticides, and of course the papers they're rolled in, or there's a lot of chemicals in the papers. There's chlorine, and there's all these things. So, yes, tobacco is natural. I don't promote for people to smoke cigarettes. But a lot of people do. And then that's how we teach them how to support their lungs.
Right. But one of the things that you've taught me is you got to read the labels. I mean, you got to see what's in there. You got to know what's in there for it to be considered.
So, and when we talk about what is, because it's a very good question. I mean, how do you determine that? You have people, when they promoted aspartame in the United States, they promoted it as a natural substance. Well, we know how dangerous it truly is.
Yeah,
and anyone doing their homework, the research on it from years ago is right there. You just have to find what it's linked to. It's linked to a lot of things that nobody wants. So,
allegedly.
Yeah. So when we talk herbs, this is where knowledge comes in. This is why we do what we do.
That's it.
The public has been, somebody was walking through a health food store back in the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, whatever. Most people in the United States, they don't know about all this stuff. And the more people that do, the healthier the country will become. And, I was thinking about it. I'm proud of the fact that given the expense that disease care is costing the United States, I mean, it's in the billions.
That's true.
How wonderful for more people to learn
Yeah.
about all these beautiful, natural, God-given things, especially nature's pharmacy, which we always talk about, because so many people would not end up running to their doctor if they had the knowledge in their own home. And then you learn to discern when is something truly an emergency and when isn't.
Yep.
So lack of knowledge is causing this country a lot of money. And the more people, and I tell every young family that we have coming through the doors, and there's a lot of them lately, and I am thrilled. Young couples, young people, they want to learn how to feel better. Many of them come in, they've been drugged in the past. We've talked about that. They've been on all these different meds. They don't feel good. So I applaud them, and I tell them I'm so proud of them, because learning how to heal oneself, that can change everything in our country.
And
it can change so much.
And you're bringing your kids up right.